It's the wrong app. Yo, I gotta get up anyway. So I get up and I'm looking around. You know, you check your shit. Last night, I saw that somebody was about to do a video with the exhibits from court, right? Now it's a new day. And I see that the shade room and shit playing pieces of the phone call and whoop. Okay, pause right quick. These people didn't want y'all to watch this trial. They did not televise this trial. Right? They ain't let y'all get shit else. Now, all of a sudden, all these exhibits and everything else is supposed to be out. And you got cockeyed ass Megan Cuniff rolling her motherfucking ass around town, doing interviews, talking about she think Tory people leak transcripts. Bitch, shut up. Why the fuck are you doing interviews? What the fuck you doing interviews for, bitch? Why are y'all asking her shit? Why y'all not asking nobody else? And bitch, it don't have to be me. But why the fuck are y'all sitting up here talking to Megan? Are you kidding me? And now, let me tell you what this shit is about. Public perception is so important that the guilty verdict wasn't enough. So now, let's show everybody the different things that we presented in court that held no motherfucking weight, that the defense ripped to shreds to make y'all sway and change y'all fucking mind. And if you don't see this shit for what it is, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. The fuck? Shit is so fucking dumb. And bitch, what the fuck? So, picture this. Tory shoot Megan. And Kelsey answer the phone and tell him what hospital she at. That makes sense to you? Kelsey stays on the phone once she realizes it's him. And then tells him what hospital she's at. Even though she knows that he's in jail. So she could have hung up and left it right there. Be scared for what? Okay. He called Kelsey to apologize about shooting somebody. So what he apologizing to Kelsey for? That was a fucking temperature check, nigga. How you doing? What's up with you? What's going on? Y'all can play dumb how the fuck y'all want to. They could put out whatever the fuck they want to. If they were confident in their verdict, they wouldn't need to do this shit. But now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry got a little piece of something that was in court. Everything that's supposed to make him look bad. I don't give a fuck about none of that. They want to play clips from what Kelsey said. Go play that clip from when she sat in court and said, I lied. That is what makes all of that null and void. The fuck is y'all talking about? And on the jail call, he said he was sorry. I never moved like that. Move like what? Being one of them type of niggas to run his mouth and to say, oh yeah, I fucked her too. I don't know why in the fuck y'all acting so dumb. It's easy for y'all to believe that he shot at that girl because she said he a bad rapper. But it's hard for you to believe that a nigga will say he was sorry for letting the cat out the bag that he was fucking your friend. Which led to the altercation, which led up to a fucking shooting. That's too hard for you to believe. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't never say he shot nobody. He never said, I'm sorry for shooting anybody. None of that. None of that. Come on now. They said, how is the transcripts going to sway the public? We should come to the same conclusion. Well, apparently people stupid. You read the transcripts and you get into it, then you get the fucking facts. You can see what Megan lied. You can see what Kelsey said she lied. Sean Kelly don't know what the fuck he talking about. Threw it all out. The fuck? Do you think they like rappers coming out saying that bitch a snitch? Do you think they like people still feeling like he ain't do it? No. So here goes this bullshit. And it's the people adding on to this shit and egging it on that's just really fucking lame. The fuck? They said he sounded bad in that jail call. He sounded like whatever you want him to sound like because you've made up your mind. Perception is everything. And once you get to believing, oh, this is what it is, then bitch, that's all it can be. Did you ever hear Kelsey say, how could you shoot her like that? You had me so afraid. I'm not telling you what hospital she at. You the one put her in there. Why she ain't say that? Because that's not what that fucking conversation was about. Come on now. Fuck up out of here. Nigga didn't even know he was going to be accused of nothing. Did y'all hear the full jail call? The fuck? What was he apologizing for? Bitch, go write you an apology note and make up a damn reason. I'm not finna keep saying the same shit. If you think he guilty, get the fuck off my live. How about that? Now here come all these little bits and pieces of some bullshit. Yeah, he said I'm the only person that's going to get backlash off of this. Ain't he? He was the only one still left in jail and the nigga in the situation. Exactly. Duh. Exactly. This shit is pathetic. This shit is fucking sad. All of that shit came out because y'all were not believing. So they want to throw that shit out to try to sway you. Once again, if y'all were content with the verdict, what's the problem? The evidence that they want to play comes from non-credible bitches. It means nothing. Do you understand that? Do you understand that man never said he shot nobody in that phone call or nothing else? And that anything that Kelsey has to say is a fucking lie. And that Megan said whatever she needed to say. And her ass lied too. You understand that? The only evidence you need to be worried about that they're not talking about, bitch, is that damn DNA. Gunshot residue. Witness statements. Sean Kelly saw what? Tell them to show y'all evidence of that damn fight. How about that? How the hell Tory lied and he ain't even talk to your ass? Lied about what? Tory did not take the stand and was put under a gag order. What the fuck he lied to you about? Go get that fucking transcript and read what that man said. I saw the other woman, the non-injured woman, get out the back of the car, go to the front. They started fighting. It spilled into the street. The non-injured woman went back to the car. That's when I saw some flashes. I thought it was fireworks, but now I know it wasn't. Then, after the first few shots, I saw the young man, the shorter man, get out of the car and try to stop her. That's what the fuck he said. So fuck all of that other bullshit. And once again, what is it being released for now? And why is Megan Cuniff on a chitlin circuit? I done looked up 2 or 3 times. And I done seen the same bitch who said that this information was a stocking stuffer come up and say, well, I think this. And who gives a fuck? Why are you doing interviews? Why? Does that make sense to anybody? Ma'am, why you on my live, bitch? She said, you still talking about this shit? I thought after the verdict you was done. After the verdict, that bitch is done. It's still free him. And let me block your blockhead ass. Raccoon face bitch. Get the fuck up off my live, hoe. What the fuck is you here for? If somebody shot my motherfucking friend, I'm not finna tell them what hospital she's at. And I'm not accepting a jail call. And this supposed to be the bitch that just got her hair pulled out from the root by him. Oh, hey. Cedar. She's at Cedar something. You know, Megan's team is all over this. That bitch was contemplating bailing that nigga out. You heard the call? She was gonna bail him out. The fuck? Well, you know, Megan's team is all over this. They need the public to believe it happened how she said. Y'all ass want to go for that shit? Go for it. Y'all so fucking slow. They said they dropping clips to mess up his appeal. Like, they said they leaked that whole 80-minute interview. Child, but didn't want to put a camera in court. If you don't see this shit for what it is, I feel bad for you. Bitch, I gotta go. They said I heard the full call, and Tory sounded like he was apologizing for fucking them both and flirting with Kylie. Get into it. Get into it. And I don't give a fuck what Kelsey said in September. Kelsey did that interview September 14th after the defense had made it clear that they was going for a third-party culpability situation. Or they were going to say, you know what? Wasn't my client. It was her ass. And all of a sudden, after she ain't wanted to talk for 2 years, she runs her ass over there to go talk to the prosecution, and she gave that interview. But when it was time to get on that stand, she had to tell the truth or risk perjuring herself. And the bitch sat up there and said, I lied. That's what she said. Exactly. Did y'all read the transcripts, bitch? Because y'all want to listen to them exhibits. They can take that anyway. Go get them transcripts where Megan said, I didn't even know I was shot and I didn't want to place blame on anybody. I didn't want to get it wrong. How the fuck you didn't know you were shot and you ain't want to place blame on the wrong person if you saw the person that shot you? How? They said, so who credible could have took the stand? I wish that EJ would have been there. The only credible person to me that got on the stand was EJ King. He came, he did what he was supposed to do. He seemed sincere, gave his piece and went on by his business. I wish that nigga would have been there. So, they don't give a fuck what the witness said. These people sitting up here putting out all of this badass, half-ass information, and it's pathetic. You got the verdict. You want it, go on about your business. Y'all to be celebrating, right? Oh, but y'all can't. You can't celebrate comfortably because you know all of this is some bullshit. Do I have that right? The DNA from the gun came back inconclusive, and it had a female's DNA on it, and they never even requested Kelsey's DNA. That's what happened. Kelsey, who had gunshot residue on her fucking hands, never requested DNA from her. Quan had no gunshot residue on him. So if the gun went off while everybody was right there, how Quan don't have it on him? Because that's not what happened. Did y'all listen to the gunshots? Did they release that? Did y'all hear the pop, 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 pause, pop, pop? Which indicates a fucking struggle. Yeah, it's damage control. Fuck this bullshit and fuck them hoes. Ma'am, why are you still here? Oh, let me just block you from my whole page, bitch. Ain't you the same one that just said you tired of hearing about this? So what the fuck is you here for? That is what gets me, bitch. He should have stayed at the studio. Because that's what he was when bitches was calling his phone, begging him to come over though. And what the fuck she need immunity for? That's what I'm saying. What sense do it make for Kelsey to sit on the phone and then reveal the hospital the bitch at? Come on now. You hoes playing real dumb. I was afraid for my life, so I told him where he could find us. And not only that, later that day, she went and got her things from him. She met with Tory. By herself. Went and got in the car. All of that. Excuse me? But anyway, I'm about to go. Bye.